We are here today with one of our leading detectives in the industry, Detective Escobar. How are you today, Detective?
I'm doing great.
We have a couple of questions for you, if that's okay with you.
Yes, ask away.
First question is, do you remember your first case?
Yes, actually, which it was about 10 years ago, and it was on the murder of Andy Garcia.
How was the victim killed?
So the Andy was found dead at 5 in the morning by Michelle Garcia in the living room. After we did an autopsy on the dead body, we found in the stomach he had artificial sweetener, antidepressants, and poison.
Do you remember any details of the case?
Yes, it was actually a party, a friend reunion, and Andy Garcia with some of his friends. Also, the wife Michelle Garcia and the son Kevin Garcia were included.
Who was the main suspect?
The main suspect was actually the son Kevin Garcia, because the wife has stated that in the past they have had altercations where the police had to intervene to calm down the situation.
Were there any other suspects?
Yes, one of the other suspects was actually a friend of Andy Garcia, Tony Rodriguez, and he was a suspect because in the past he had had attempted murder charges, even though they were dropped due to the lack of evidence. Another suspect was the neighbor who Michelle stated Andy went to talk to because of the noise complaints, and Michelle went to check on him 5 minutes later, and Andy was found dead in the living room. The second suspect was Tony Rodriguez, and it was also stated that he had brought a cake to the party, which he only served Andy Garcia. That seemed very suspicious to me. So I did more investigating, and I found that days prior he had bought unknown poisons for unknown reasons, and we've also found receipts in his car that prove that he had bought these poisons. So after analyzing the cake, it was found that it had excessive amounts of poison, and after further interrogation with Tony, he stated that he had killed Andy for the following reasons. One, he has told Michelle, his ex, from him, and Tony also stated that Andy was the one that accused him of attempted murder.
What was Tony Rodriguez's sentence?
Tony Rodriguez was sentenced to 45 years to life in prison with no parole.
Thank you for your time, Detective. I hope you have a good rest of your day and keep up the great work.
Thank you.